to the streets of Rome. He fights for justice, calls the world his home. A humble heart, but a force so strong. In the story of legends, he's where we belong. The one we cheer, the one we need. A hero of action with words that lead. Kindness shines, his soul's untold. Hollywood's warrior, Keanu Bold. Keanu Reeves, the myth, the man, breaking the chains, defying the plan. Through fire and faith, his story flows. The hero we love wherever he goes. With a motorcycle roar and a gait so deep, he rides through life with secrets to keep. From Neo's code to John Wick's fight, he's the man who turns darkness into light. A subway ride, a quiet hello. No ego, just kindness in his glow. From memes to moments, he stays so real. A human touch that we all can feel. Grounded grace, his fame can't sway. With every step, he leads the way. A star who walks with hearts in mind. Keanu's light is one of a kind. Keanu Reeves, the myth, the man, breaking the chains, defying the plan. Through fire and faith, his story flows. The hero we love wherever he goes. Neo dodging bullets, a hacker's plight. John Wick avenging with precision and might. A samurai's honor, a rocker's chord. He's a man of action with a soulful sword. His hand never touches in photos he takes. A sign of respect in a world full of fakes. Through loss and sorrow, he's felt the pain. Yeah, everything he touches turns golden again. Through broken hearts, his spirit shines. A gentle strength that transcends time. With quiet grace, his life unfolds. Keanu's light warms even the cold. Keanu Reeves, the myth, the man, breaking the chains, defying the plan. Through fire and faith, his story flows. The hero we love wherever he goes. With wind in his hair and stars in his eyes, he walks through life where greatness lies. A gentle soul with a warrior's heart. In the book of legends, he's the brightest part. Keanu Reeves, the myth, the man, breaking the chains, defying the plan. Through fire and faith, his story flows. The hero we love wherever he goes. Through silver screens and the hearts he saved, his path is etched, his legacy paved. A modern night with stories to weave. Forever a legend, it's Keanu Reeves. he saved. His path is etched, his legacy paved. A modern night with stories to weave. Forever a legend, it's Keanu. It's Keanu. He's the man with the chiseled jaw, a body so fine, it leaves them in awe. Women can't help but stop and stare, but he's just a nerd with that geeky flair. Suit and tie or a witcher's blade, he's breaking hearts in every shade. From krypton skies to medieval dreams, he's the hero of our movie screens. Henry Cavill, the man, the dream, from Superman's cape to Geralt's gleam. Building PCs, a Warhammer fan, the sexiest nerd in all the land. He's not just looks, he's the real deal. Building rigs with a gamer's zeal. Painting Warhammer armies with a steady hand. He's the emperor of the hobbyist land. Rolling dice, conquering lore, a geeky king we all adore. On the battlefield or the streaming space, Henry leads with style and grace. Henry Cavill, the man, the dream, from Superman's cape to Geralt's gleam. Building PCs, a Warhammer fan, the sexiest nerd in all the land. From the Witcher's path to Superman's flight, he's fought for roles with all his might. A mustache scandal, some movies flop, but his charm and grit will never stop. Villainous smirks are hero's pride, he's got the range that won't subside. In every role, he leaves his mark. Henry's talent shines in the dark. Henry Cavill, the man, the dream, from Superman's cape to Geralt's gleam. Building PCs, a Warhammer fan, the sexiest nerd in all the land. As Superman he soared the sky, Geralt's white wolf made monsters cry. Man from Uncle, suave and sleek, in Mission Impossible his punches peak. A hero, a villain, or a spy on call, Henry conquers it all with a charming drawl. Through ups and downs his star won't fade, he's Hollywood's finest custom made. Henry Cavill, the man, the dream, from Superman's cape to Geralt's gleam. Building PCs, a Warhammer fan, the sexiest nerd in all the land. Through fame and fortune he stays real, a humble soul with nerves of steel. He's the guy who smiles, paints and plays, while carrying legends through all his days. Henry Cavill, the man, the dream, from Superman's cape to Geralt's gleam. Building PCs, a Warhammer fan, the sexiest nerd in all the land. So here's to Henry, the myth, the king. With every role he makes hearts sing. From Hollywood highs to his nerdy zone, Cavill's the man we'll forever call our own. In the making, he's the king of the grind, with a sword in his hand and a sharp, quick mind. From Azeroth to Elden, he's claimed his space. Laughing in the chaos, he's winning the race. Chat's on fire, memes take flight, streaming through the day and late at night. He keeps it real, he breaks the mold, a streamer like no other, pure Asmongold. Rise up, the king's online, ruling the realm one frame at a time. Laughs, debates, the chat explodes. This is the kingdom where the legend grows. Mount Austin Mox, it's a wild display. The auction house is his, let the haters pay. A critic with humor, no filter in sight, yet his passion for gaming keeps the vibe so tight. From Shadowlands to Diablo's fire, building worlds, he won't retire. Honest, raw, a voice so bold. He's gaming's heart, he's Asmongold. Rise up, the king's online, ruling the realm one frame at a time. Laughs, debates, the chat explodes. This is the kingdom where the legend grows. Pizza boxes stacked in a fortress tall. Dust on the shelves doesn't bother at all. Toothbrush lost, but he's still in control. Hygiene? Nah, he's got games to roll. No time to clean, the grind's too real. A true gamer vibe, that's the deal. Mess or not, his charm won't fold. All hail the chaos of Asmongold. Rise up, the king's online, ruling the realm one frame at a time. Laughs, debates, the chat explodes. This is the kingdom where the legend grows. One day he's a king, then a meme untold. Shifting through personas, call him Transmongold. From raids to reviews, his boldness expands. Raising eyebrows with the world in his hands. Shifting shapes, the crowd goes wild. From humble gamer to meme-born child. Transform the world, rewrite the game. One move ahead, he's making his name. Rise up, the king's online, ruling the realm one frame at a time. Laughs, debates, the chat explodes. This is the kingdom where the legend grows. With the pizza boxes stacked like a castle wall, he conquers worlds, big and small. From epic drops to moments insane, he turns every stream into pure campaign. Rise up, the king's online, ruling the realm one frame at a time. Laughs, debates, the chat explodes. This is the kingdom where the legend grows. Whether he's ranting or making a stand, he's the voice of the gamers across the land. No scripts, no lies, just stories untold. Long live the king, our Asmongold. The stage with a cheeky grin, ripping through egos with a laugh so thin. No one's safe, no golden shield. In Ricky's roast, all truth is revealed. From the office, grind to the afterlife, he's the king of comedy, cutting like a knife. Dark and sharp, his humor turns. When Ricky speaks, Hollywood burns. Hollywood burns, the flames ignite. A storm of truth in the starry night. No sacred cows, no polite return. When Ricky roasts, the world will learn. With jokes so raw and a wit so cold, he mines the dark and turns it to gold. From cringy laughs to truths profound, in Ricky's world, no lines are bound. He'll make you squirm, he'll make you grin. The king of awkward where jokes begin. From Netflix screens to Golden Globe turns. When Ricky speaks, Hollywood burns. Hollywood burns, the flames ignite. A storm of truth in the starry night. No sacred cows, no polite return. When Ricky roasts, the world will learn. In a paper town with a boss so mad, he made us laugh at life so sad. David Brent, the cringe supreme. The Office was a comedy dream. With awkward stares and a petty feud, he turned the mundane into comedic food. A cultural shift, his genius confirmed. In Ricky's fire, Hollywood burns. Hollywood burns, the flames ignite. A storm of truth in the starry night. No sacred cows, no polite return. When Ricky roasts, the world will learn. He's the fool who speaks the king's true name, exposing the pride in the glamour game. But behind the jokes is a heart so real, a champion of voices, a moral steel. Hollywood burns, the flames ignite, a storm of truth in the starry night. No sacred cows, no polite return. When Ricky roasts, the world will learn. So here's to Ricky, the bold and brash. He'll cut through the fakes and leave them ash. From the office grind to dark sitcom turns, with every laugh Hollywood burns. Once a goofy guy with a dad bod vibe, now he's flexing muscle with the starship stride. From sitcom laughs to a hero's flight, Chris Pratt's journey is a shining light. With a laugh so loud and a heart so big, he's proof you can transform and live. A guardian of laughs, a dino's friend. Chris's charm will never end. Chris Pratt, the man of the hour. From Marvel skies to Jurassic power. Goofy and bold, he's made his mark. A superstar lighting up the dark. Star-Lord swagger mixtape in hand, dancing through the cosmos, leading his band. Rocket, Groot, and the gang in tow, saving the galaxy with a charming glow. A hero who's flawed but always true, with jokes and heart he pulls us through. Out in space or on the ground, Chris Pratt's magic is always found. Chris Pratt, the man of the hour. From Marvel skies to Jurassic power. Goofy and bold, he's made his mark. A superstar lighting up the dark. Facing raptors with fearless grace, running from dinos in a high-stakes race. Owen Grady tames the wild, a park protector with a daring style. From roaring beast to galactic strife, Chris plays it cool, he owns the life. Whether on a bike or a spaceship's helm, he's the king of every film. Chris Pratt, the man of the hour. From Marvel skies to Jurassic power. Goofy and bold, he's made his mark. A superstar lighting up the dark. A Christian heart in the Hollywood scene, balancing faith with a silver screen dream. One of the Chris's, but he's so unique. With humor and charm, he's at his peak. From prayerful nights to blockbuster fame, Chris lives his life without shame. A family man with a humble tone, he's the Chris we've claimed as our own. Chris Pratt, the man of the hour. From Marvel skies to Jurassic power. Goofy and bold, he's made his mark. A superstar lighting up the dark. He makes us laugh, he makes us cheer. A guy who's real, who draws us near. From sitcom beginnings to roll so grand, Chris Pratt is the man we all understand. Chris Pratt, the man of the hour. From Marvel skies to Jurassic power. From sitcom beginnings to roll so grand, Chris Pratt is the man we all understand. So here's to Chris, with his heart so true. A hero on screen and off it too. From Dino Trainer to Star-Lord's quest, Chris Pratt will always be one of the best.
global stage, a man of power who broke every cage. Bodybuilding champ with goals so high, Arnold rose like a titan in the sky.
Iron will, a heart of steel, a life of grit, the strength is real. From muscle to movies, a leader, a star, Arnold's journey has taken him far. In Terminator he stole the scene, a machine of action, cool and mean. Predator, Commando, Total Recall, Blockbuster King, he conquered them all. Hasta la vista, his legacy calls, a voice that echoes through cinema halls. From action to laughs, he did it all. Arnold's story will never fall. Iron will, a heart of steel, a life of grit, the strength is real. From muscle to movies, a leader, a star, Arnold's journey has taken him far. From Hollywood fame to California's reign, a governor's path not in vain. Policies forged with a steady hand, Arnold led with a vision so grand. Through ups and downs he stays the same, a driven soul in the Hall of Fame. Fitness, films, and leadership too, there's nothing Arnold Schwarzenegger can't. Iron will, a heart of steel, a life of grit, the strength is real. From muscle to movies, a leader, a star, Arnold's journey has taken him far. From lifting weights to shaping lives, Arnold's spirit forever thrives. The icon of strength, the symbol of might, a beacon of hope, a guiding light. From a young coder in a tech-filled dream, Bill Gates rose, a digital king. Microsoft's crown, a business to own, the software giant, now fully grown. The wealth came fast, the empire grew tall, but with the fame came the critics' call. The man who changed the digital game, but can you trust the wealth or is it all the same? The gates of power, a fortune untold, a story of billions and a future sold. From tech to philanthropy, what's the real aim? Bill Gates, a man with the world to claim. Antitrust battles, a giant on trial. Microsoft's dominance they fought for a while. The whispers of wealth and control of the net, the world still wonders what's behind that bet. From vaccines to farming, his influence wide, but some ask what's the agenda he hides. Philanthropy's face, but what's underneath? Is there more to the man with the wealth so deep? The gates of power, a fortune untold, a story of billions and a future sold. From tech to philanthropy, what's the real aim? Bill Gates, a man with the world to claim. Solar farms and clean water, that's his fight. But the tech world wonders if he's holding the light. The world's problems he's trying to solve, but some wonder, is it control that evolves? Is he saving the world? or changing the game. A private life with a public name. From Microsoft's heights to global plans. But is it all for good or slipping through hands? A billionaire's heart with power so wide. Well, what's the true vision that he's trying to hide? The vaccine debates, the climate change wars. Bill Gates' legacy, is it more than it's for? The gates of power, a fortune untold, story of billions and a future sold. To philanthropy, what's the real aim? Bill Gates, a man with the world to claim. Giving away billions, but taking the lead in health and farming, planting new seeds. But the critics whisper, what's your real cause? Is it just the future or the world's own flaws? From Microsoft's reign to a new world vision, Bill Gates stands tall with unspoken precision. What will the future say about this tech mogul's rise? The gates of power, the truth lies in disguise.
He paints the screen with time and space, stories that twist a cerebral embrace. From Gotham's dark to stars untold, Nolan's brilliance is pure gold. A maze of thought, a world so deep, he'll bend your mind and steal your sleep. With every frame his vision gleams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams. Master of dreams, we're lost in his mind. A genius whose craft leaves time behind. From heroes to cosmos, his magic streams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams. He gave us Gotham, a Batman's rise, with jokers laughing under shadowed skies. Inception spun a dream within dreams, while Interstellar soared on cosmic beams. Dunkirk's heart beats, Tenet's rewind. Every film a puzzle designed. He pulls the threads, splits the seams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams. Master of dreams, we're lost in his mind. A genius whose craft leaves time behind. From heroes to cosmos, his magic streams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams. Time bends and folds in his skilled hands, a temporal dance no one understands. From Memento's tale to Oppenheimer's fire, he shapes the moments that inspire. The ticking clock, the shifting scene, he captures worlds both dark and serene. Reality warps and cinematic streams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams. Master of dreams, we're lost in his mind. A genius whose craft leaves time behind. From heroes to cosmos, his magic streams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams.
Through layers of
a storyteller where few have been. Not just a director, he's an artist divine, crafting tales that outlast time. So here's to Nolan, a legend true, a master of stories old and new. He redefines the cinematic streams. Christopher Nolan, the master of dreams.
From the tower so high to the Oval Room, he came with promises of making us bloom. I'm a stable genius, he'd proudly declare, with a wave of his hand and his signature flair.
Believe me, he says with confidence grand, building walls and deals, he's taking a stand. Love him or hate him, his name's in the air. Donald J. Trump, the billionaire.
The art of the quote, it's bold, it's loud. He's the man who can rile a crowd. Millions and millions, his vision's insane. Donald Trump in sunshine or rain.
Covfefe, he tweets, leaving us guessing. I know the best words he keeps professing. Grabbing headlines, fake news he cries, yet the world keeps watching with curious eyes. From it's gonna be huge to you're fired on screen, he's lived in a world most have never seen. Controversy follows, but still he'll say, I've done more than anyone in one single day.
The art of the quote, it's bold, it's loud. He's the man who can rile a crowd. Millions and millions, his vision's insane. Donald Trump in sunshine or rain.
Shut down the borders, his rallying cry. China's to blame, he won't let it lie. From impeachments to scandals, his name's in the fight. But Trump says, I'm always doing what's right.
Draining the swamp, he vowed from the start. With tweets and speeches, he played his part. He's a deal maker, a fighter, a brand on its own.
The best jobs, the best deals.
He often intoned. Make America great again, red hats in the air, to rallies where thousands show up and swear. Millions and millions will win, he'd proclaim, a legacy fueled by his unyielding flame. The art of the quote, it's bold, it's loud. He's the man who can rile a crowd. Millions and millions, his vision's insane. Donald Trump in sunshine or rain. They're not sending their best, he said with disdain. His rhetoric's fiery, driving the pain. But through the chaos, his supporters would cheer. He's fighting for us, their voice is clear. From the boardroom to politics, his rise was steep. Through triumphs and trials, his imprint is deep. The art of the quote, it's bold, it's brash. Donald Trump's story, a lightning flash.
Started with a challenge no one saw. Now he's the beast of YouTube, breaking the law. $1 a video, but now he's got more. Building empires and giving galore. 100 million subs, the beast is alive. He's changing the game with every dive. From Squid Games to giving away cash, Mr. Beast's world is built to last. The beast of YouTube, he's made his mark. From viral stunts to making hearts spark. A grind so hard, the world's his stage. Mr. Beast's story is the new age. He gave away cars, houses and more, helping the needy, while opening doors from food banks to planting trees. He's built his legacy on generosity. But behind the scenes some whispers grow. Is it all for views or just for show? Good guy or villain, the questions remain, but his empire stands forever in gain. The beast of YouTube, he's made his mark. From viral stunts to making hearts spark. A grind so hard, the world's his stage. Mr. Beast's story is the new age. Countless hours, no time to rest. Challenges daily, he's always on the quest. A business mind, a creator's soul. But behind the fame, does it take its toll? With every challenge, the stakes get high. He builds, he breaks, he's reaching the sky. A legend or a man who plays the game. Mr. Beast's name will never be the same. The beast of YouTube, he's made his mark. From viral stunts to making hearts spark. A grind so hard, the world's his stage. Mr. Beast's story is the new age. Beast Burger Feastables, merch to buy. A brand so big, it's reaching the sky. From chocolate bars to fast food chains, Mr. Beast's empire, it's making gains. Beast Burger, free no. So here's to Jimmy, the beast we know, changing the world, putting on a show. A mystery wrapped in a challenge-filled life. Mr. Beast's legacy cuts like a knife. A child prodigy with a voice so pure. From the Jackson 5, his legacy sure. Moonwalking into hearts with moves divine. Michael Jackson, a legend for all time. He's the king of pop, his star won't fade. From the brightest stage to the tracks he made. Through highs and lows, his mark remains. In every rhythm his soul sustains. From Thriller Nights to Billie Jean, he redefined what music could mean. Each beat, each note, a world to explore. A genius of sound we'll adore forevermore. Fame's harsh glare, the whispers spread. Scandals and trials, a life widely read. Through the fire of doubt, his truth unclear, but his music persists, a force sincere. He's the king of pop, his star won't fade. From the brightest stage to the tracks he made. Through highs and lows, his mark remains. In every
From Heal the World to Man in the Mirror, his songs of hope grow clearer and clearer. A humanitarian, a voice for change. Michael's impact will never estrange. In every beat, his spirit is near. A timeless legend, his voice we hear. Michael Jackson, forever his reign. The king of pop, in our hearts he'll remain. The king of pop, in our hearts he'll remain.
In Hong Kong with a fire in his soul, training each day, perfecting his goal. Martial arts and stunts, his way to express. Jackie Chan, the icon of success. From Police Story to Hollywood skies, a fearless fighter with laughter in his eyes. Every stunt he takes, a new story to tell. A legacy built where others fell. Jackie's way, no fear, no retreat. He turns every challenge into a feat. With humor and strength, he's carved his lane. Jackie Chan, breaking every chain. Over 200 films and still standing tall. Every bone in his body, he's broken them all. Skulls cracked, ribs bruised, but he won't back down. Jackie Chan's resilience wears the crown. Through shattered glass and rooftop falls, he gives his all and breaks down walls. No doubles, no wires, just grit and might. Jackie Chan lives to fight the fight. Jackie's way, no fear, no retreat. He turns every challenge into a feat. With humor and strength, he's carved his lane. Jackie Chan, breaking every chain. A bridge between cultures, east and west, bringing people together, he's done it best. Through his art, he's taught the world the power of unity in every world. More than a fighter, a mentor, a guide, teaching the world to stand with pride. From charity works to the silver screen, Jackie Chan's legacy remains pristine. Behind the bruises and aching bones lies a humble man who stands alone. He's a global hero with a heart so wide. Jackie Chan, our eternal guide. A joke in his smile, but steel in his stance. Every fight he choreographs is like a dance. From Hong Kong streets to Hollywood gold, Jackie Chan's stories will forever be told. A man of humility, a beacon of light. With every film he gives the world delight. He's risked it all with pain as his cause.
but his spirit proves no dream is lost. Jackie's way, no fear, no retreat. He turns every challenge into a feat. With humor and strength, he's carved his lane. Jackie Chan, breaking every chain. He's the king of stunts, a bruised up knight, risking his life for our delight. More than 10 broken noses, a cracked skull twice, yet he pushes on, paying the price. Jackie's way, it echoes on, a path of greatness where legends are drawn. Through every leap and every fight, he stands unshaken, a towering light. Jackie's way, it echoes on, a path of greatness where legends are drawn. Through every leap and every fight, he stands unshaken, a towering might.
From the stage to the silver screen, Denzel's the king, the movie scene. With every role he brings the heat, a master of drama none can beat. A leader, a fighter with wisdom so bold, he commands the screen with stories untold. From training day to glory's fight, Denzel's light shines so bright. The legend of Denzel, a king in his prime. With every word he transcends time. From power to pain, his talent supreme. Denzel's a force, a Hollywood dream. A lawyer with heart in a hurricane, a detective with grit through the pain, a soldier who fought with courage and grace. Denzel's face tells a story you can't erase. From Malcolm X to Inside Man, he brings the truth, the real man's plan. Through every film, his soul you'll find. Denzel's got power, a brilliant mind. The legend of Denzel, a king in his prime. With every word he transcends time. From power to pain, his talent supreme. Denzel's a force, a Hollywood dream. An Oscar winner, a name so renowned. Every performance he wears the crown. From Shakespeare's words to modern day crime, Denzel's talent is simply divine. No role too big, no challenge too high. He elevates every script that he'll try. With passion and poise, he's always sublime. Denzel's greatness, one of a kind. The legend of Denzel, a king in his prime. With every word he transcends time. From power to pain, his talent supreme. Denzel's a force, a Hollywood dream. If you don't watch the news, you're uninformed. But if you do, you're also misinformed. With wisdom and grit, his legacy grows. Denzel Washington, the world knows. The legend of Denzel, a king in his prime. With every word he transcends time. From power to pain,
supreme. Denzel's a force, a Hollywood dream. So here's to Denzel, the master of craft, a legacy built that will always last. The legend of Denzel, the truth we see, a Hollywood icon forever free.
From the streets of Philly to the halls of fame, a scrappy boxer carved out his name. Rocky Balboa, the people's champ, fighting through the pain, burning like a lamb. Stallone, tough as stone, a force of will forever known. From Adrian to a Rambo's Raw, a legacy carved in cinema lore. Loaded, jungle heat, Rambo's fire, no retreat. Expendable, but never fades, a warrior's heart in a world of grenades. Through the slurs and doubt, he carried the fight. An artist in spirit, chasing the light. Scripts in hand, his dreams took flight. A storyteller of the endless night. Not just brawn, but brains too. A writer, director, breaking through. A father, a mentor. His legacy grows in every role. His passion shows. From Cobra shapes to a creed's advice. Stallone's story is a sacrifice. Sylvester the star, forever the king. An icon of grit, making hearts sing. Jungle heat, Rambo's fire, no retreat. Expendable, but never fades. A warrior's heart in a world of grenades. Through the slurs and doubt, he carried the fight. An artist in spirit, chasing the light. Scripts in hand, his dreams took flight. A storyteller of the endless night. Enough slurs and doubt, he carried the fight. An artist in spirit, no retreat. An artist in spirit, chasing the light. But brains too, a writer, director, breaking through. A father, a mentor, his legacy grows. In every role, his passion shows. From Cobra shades to a creed's advice, Stallone's story is a sacrifice. Sylvester the star, forever the king. An icon of grit, making hearts sing.
Started in the ring where fists collide. A martial artist with discipline as his guide. Kicks and punches, the warrior's art. Joe Rogan's journey had a fighting start.
From Taekwondo titles to UFC nights, calling the action with knowledge and might. A fighter at heart, but more than he seems. Joe Rogan's living the dream. The Rogan way, a voice so clear, breaking
breaking down the world year after year. From fights to facts, he leads the quest. Joe Rogan's path is one of the best. Telling jokes on stage, the laughter roared. A comic's wit that fans adored. From sitcoms to specials, he made his mark. But the biggest act was yet to spark. Fearless and bold, his voice unrestrained, Joe's comedy came with truth uncontained. A thinker, a joker, a mind so free, he became the voice for you and me. The Rogan way, a voice so clear, breaking down the world year after year. From fights to facts, he leads the quest. Joe Rogan's path is one of the best. A microphone, a guest, and a curious mind. No limits, no scripts, no ties to bind. From Elon Musk to everyday folks, the world tunes in for his unfiltered strokes. Alien science and DMT, conspiracies, fitness, and comedy. A library of thoughts, a place to explore. On the Joe Rogan Experience, there's always more. From MMA stars to thinkers and geeks, each episode's a journey where wisdom speaks. A platform for all, both weird and profound. Joe's podcast echoes the world around. The Rogan way, a voice so clear, breaking down the world year after year. From fights to facts, he leads the quest. Joe Rogan's path is one of the best. A martial artist, comedian too, Fear Factor host with challenges to pursue. Hunting for truth with humor and grit, Joe Rogan's life is a perfect fit. The Rogan way, it's a path to know. A podcast titan, a lifelong show. From the ring to the mic, his legacy's wide. Joe Rogan's journey is an endless ride. Roots to the Tesla ride, changing the world, no dreams denied. A man of ambition, reaching for Mars. Elon Musk, aiming for the stars. Building rockets, reshaping the sky, powering the earth with electric drives. He's not just a dreamer, he's breaking the mold. Elon's future is as bright as gold. The rocket man with fire and drive, changing the world, keeping dreams alive. From tunnels below to the heavens above, Elon Musk's vision is the future we love. Neuralink sparks of a crisper mind, solar panels making energy refined. The boring company's tunnels run deep, while Tesla's cars silently sweep. SpaceX is flying where few dare to go. Starship's path through stardust it'll flow. He's pushing the limits, redefining the race. Elon Musk, lighting up space. The rocket man with fire and drive, changing the world, keeping dreams alive. From tunnels below to the heavens above, Elon Musk's vision is the future we love. Engaged in debates, a voice that divides. A billionaire stepping to the political tide. Free speech warrior, but the lines are blurred. Elon's agenda shakes up the world. Took the bird and gave it an edge, killed off the old with promises pledged. X marks the spot, it's chaos and strife, but somehow it keeps running, bringing new life. The rocket man with fire and drive, changing the world, keeping dreams alive. From tunnels below to the heavens above, Elon Musk's vision is the future we love. He swings
swings the axe and cuts the line, laying off thousands but calling it fine. From Tesla floors to Twitter's halls, Elon's reign towers despite the falls. When the workday's done, he's slaying demons. In Diablo's world, he's got his reasons. Clicking and casting, a nerd at heart. Even rocket men need a gaming start. The Rocket Man with fire and drive, changing the world, keeping dreams alive. From tunnels below to the heavens above, Elon Musk's vision is the future we love. So here's to Elon, the man on the move, a force of nature with something to prove. The Rocket Man, forever he'll strive. Elon's legacy will always survive. The depths where shadows dwell. Through chaos and pain he knew too well. But a hand reached out and he grabbed on tight, climbing back to claim the light. From ashes he rose, a phoenix in flight, turning his wrongs into radiant might. A story of struggle, a tale so true. Robert Downey Jr., the man who broke through. Iron soul with a heart of steel. From Tony Stark to the combat reel, a hero on screen, a fighter in life. He's proof you can shine through the darkest night. He donned the suit, a genius playboy, building a legacy that millions enjoy. From I am Iron Man to in-game's tier, he led the way for the MCU's cheer. A visionary mind with wit so fast, Tony Stark's role forever will last. In the Marvel skies, he lit the spark. A billion hearts, he left his mark. Iron soul with a heart of steel. From Tony Stark to the comeback reel, a hero on screen, a fighter in life. He's proof you can shine through the darkest night. From a man of iron to a man of fire, Oppenheimer's brilliance and his inner pyre. Though not every rose soared like Dr. Doolittle's call, he took the hits and stood tall through it all. For every stumble he found his stride, a master of craft with nothing to hide. Whether hero or flaw, he wears it proud. A star reborn that awes the crowd. Iron soul with a heart of steel. From Tony Stark to the combat reel, a hero on screen, a fighter in life. He's proof you can shine through the darkest night. With a friend like Mel and a wife so true, they gave him strength to start anew. A team of love that stood by his side through every storm, through every time. With a friend like Mel and a wife so true, they gave him strength to start anew. A team of love that stood by his side through every storm, through every time. A village it takes to rise once more. They opened his heart, unlocked the door. With faith and grit, he rewrote his tale. Now standing tall, he'll never fail. Iron soul with a heart of steel. From Tony Stark to the comeback reel, a hero on screen, a fighter in life. He's proof you can shine through the darkest night. Rumors swirl, could it be true? A new villain's face, a darker hue. From Iron Man suit to Doom's domain, Robert's reign. takes the stage, a master of arts on life's fast page. From the spotlight's glow to its shadows dim, every role a victory for him. He's more than a role, he's a story of hope, proof that through pain we all can cope. From drugs and loss to standing tall, Robert's journey inspires us all. Iron soul with a heart of steel, from Tony Stark to the comeback reel. A hero on screen, a fire in life. He's proof you can shine through the darkest night. So here's to Robert, the man we admire, forged in pain, reborn in fire. From Hollywood's highs to its deepest lows, Robert Downey Jr., a legend who glows.
In a garage, a dream was born. A rebel mind, the world was torn. Apple's first steps, a product to claim. Steve Jobs changed the tech game. A genius mind, but a fiery soul. He pushed the limits, he took control. From the Macintosh to the iPhone's rise, he saw the future through visionary eyes. The Jobs revolution, a world to change. With every product, he redefined the range. From Silicon Valley to global fame, Steve Jobs, a man who played the game.
A tyrant at work, a perfectionist king. He made the moves that made the world sing. But behind the brilliance, the stories unfold. A man of fury, his temper uncontrolled. Fired from the company he once built, but came back stronger with no guilt. Apple was his, he took the throne, revolutionizing tech like no one had known.
The Jobs revolution, a world to change. With every product, he redefined the range. From Silicon Valley to global fame, Steve Jobs, a man who played the game. The iPod, the Mac, the iPhone glow, tech's new frontier, the world to show. Design and function, all in one. Job shaped a future brighter than the sun.
A reality distortion, he'd make them believe that dreams could happen if you just conceive. But was it worth the toll, the stress, the pain, to make a mark that would forever remain?
With every step the world would watch, but the price of genius no one could touch. A legacy built on boldness and fight. Steve Jobs' vision, a guiding light. The Jobs revolution, a world to change. With every product, he redefined the range. From Silicon Valley to global fame, Steve Jobs, a man who played the game. From Pixar's rise to Apple's fame, he's the creator, but who takes the blame? A visionary's journey, not without cost. In the name of progress, so much was lost. Revolution, never ends. A legacy built on how it bends. The world he left still echoes on. Steve Jobs' dream, a new dawn has begun.